Hey coaches, it's Melinda here. Today I wanted to share a mantra with you that, well, it's been one that I realized that I've been using a lot over the past couple weeks. It's what's helped me navigate so many things I've been experiencing. And I thought it might be helpful for you. And I also think that this is another one of those topics that you could take this and share it with your list, with your clients, with your community. It might help them as well because it's kind of that generalized concept that can help anybody that's going through this experience right now. That's what I think. So it was helpful for me, and I think it might be helpful for you. But it's this mantra. Well, before I tell you the mantra, like here's what my experience has been. I have, one moment I'll be feeling just this deep sadness, like heartbreak sadness, and I am on the verge of tears, or I'll actually cry for all the devastating things that are happening to a lot of my close friends that live here locally. And it's really like it is scary and it's hard what they're going through. And then the very next moment, I will just swing from the pendulum and I will start feeling this profound joy and gratitude for my business that I have, that I've created this online business, that my team is online, that we can continue to working, that we can serve our clients, we can help our people through this, we can take care of ourselves. And I'm just so grateful and so joyful for that. And all of this is just kind of smashed up together. And I'm like swinging that pendulum regularly over the last couple weeks. And I was talking with one of our clients, and they're experiencing the same thing. Like she was saying, 1 minute I'm ready to conquer the world and I feel great. And then the next moment I'm just like, oh, I have no energy and I just want to go be lazy on the couch and I'm unmotivated. And she's like, it's so fast how I go back and forth. So I don't know if you're experiencing anything like that. Hey, Angelique. I don't know if you're experiencing anything like that where you're swinging from emotions a lot, from one kind of emotion to another, or the circumstance that you find yourself in, like you're just like, this sucks, or it's not what you prefer, and you're just in disagreement with it. So if that's you, that this mantra, I think, might be able to help. And the mantra is this: agreement is total control. Agreement is total control. And what this means is when you find yourself feeling a lot of different emotions, um, or you're in a situation that you don't like, you wish it was different, or you're beating yourself up because you think you should be showing up differently, or everybody else is doing this but you're not, and so there's that beating yourself up and judgment and blame. If you find yourself in that, agreement and total control is to just notice what's going on in the moment and be in agreement with it. It does not mean you change the circumstances around you, because most often they're out of your control, much like everything we're going through right now. But with agreement and total control, with that mantra, you're like, wow, look what's happening here, right? It's like, oh, there I go again. I've got the tug of war happening. I'm extremely sad and I'm extremely joyful. There I go again. I'm having that tug of war experience. So I'm in agreement instead of saying, why the heck can't I just be happy? Or why am I feeling all of this stuff? I don't want to be feeling all this stuff. Like, that's disagreement. And when we're in disagreement, it takes a lot of energy to hold that position of disagreement. We waste a lot of energy. We leak a lot of energy. But when we can be in agreement, it's like, oh, I'm really feeling the tug of emotions today. It's like, okay, there's agreement. You can feel the weight kind of loosen. You recoup a lot of energy that you can channel in a direction that you wish. But with agreement is total control. You're in agreement with whatever is happening in the moment, right? It's like, oh, look, there, I just did that thing again. Or sometimes, because I've been practicing this mantra, like something will start creeping up. Then I'm like, oh gosh, I'm about to do this. This is about, oh, yep, there, it just happened. I just did it, right? It's not something that I may want or that I wish I would have done differently, but I'm like, yep, that's what I just did. Okay, there it goes. Like if Perfect Portia shows up, I'm like, oh gosh, Perfect Portia is about to be in the house. Yep, there I did it again. There she is. Right? So I'm in agreement with it instead of battling it. And when you don't battle and you're in agreement, you get in alignment. And that's what I love about this mantra, because when we have that agreement is total control, it shifts our perspective about the situation without having to change the situation, which is really good news a lot of times. And when we shift our perspective, our energy shifts about that situation. When our energy shifts, we start thinking differently. And when we think differently, we start taking different actions. And usually we start channeling our energy in a more effective manner instead of just leaking it all over the place. I know another one of our clients that I was talking to this morning about this, she said, wow, in this mantra and just in the short time that we were talking, she's like, I really feel this recouping of energy and this recognizing how much energy I was losing because I spent most of the day in disagreement with everything that was happening. Everything just seemed wrong. And she's like, imagine if I had had this mantra a week and a half ago, how much more quickly I would have moved through some things that were uncomfortable for her over these past couple weeks. So that's why I want to share this with you so that you can have it. I want you to do a little bit of research. Like over the next week, it's like just notice, not next week, that's too long. Just next 24 hours. How about that? Just notice what is going on for you. What's the situation at hand? And practice this mantra. Agreement is total control. Be in agreement with what is without trying to change it. And this is not about be in agreement so you can jump to joy and just be joy and happy. If you are feeling sad, like it's about being sad. It's about feeling that feeling fully. It's about letting that move through your body. We don't want to get stuck there. We have other tools for that, but we want to feel it, right? It's whatever that is for you, it's about feeling it fully. And the other thing I want to share is in this research, and as you adopt this mantra, remember massive compassion. If I could have you plaster something in every room of your house, it would be that phrase, massive compassion. Have massive compassion for yourself. We have never done this, not as a community, not as a country, not as a world, we've never done this. We don't know how to navigate this. And we're learning as we go, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. Have massive compassion for yourself. Have massive compassion for your clients. Have massive compassion for your community and all your family, all those people around you. It does wonders for your energy. And then add in agreement is total control, and you have alignment. And then from there, you start thinking differently. You start getting back in the flow. And again, you don't have to be in the state of joy, but you're in the state of flow. And from that state of flow, you begin to think differently about, okay, how do I need to pivot my business? How can I serve my clients? What can I offer to support those around me? Because you recoup that energy and channel it in that direction. So I want to know, I want you to post below, what does that phrase mean to you? Just comment below. What does agreement is total control? What does that mean for you? Let me know. I'd love to hear that. And do that research for the next 24 hours and see how this goes as a mantra that you might adopt for yourself. All right, everybody, thank you so much. I love you. I love the work that you're doing. Have massive compassion for yourself and for your clients. And I'll see you again here tomorrow. All right, bye, everybody.